Good morning, everyone. Good Tavach, Shavua Tov. We are continuing here in the Laws of KASHRUS by Rabbi Yamin Forst. And today we're starting Per Chamishi, the 5th chapter, Hilchais Chalav Akum Vechemas Akum, the laws of milk that is milked, a milk that is milked by a non-Jew, and chemas, and the butter of a non-Jew as well. And we'll see what are the obligations of drinking and eating Chalav Yisrael, milk that was only handled by the Jew. Chazal came along and they said that any milk that was milked by a non-Jew without a Jew seeing the process being done is going to be us, so you're not allowed to drink it. Because the concern is maybe the guy took milk of a behema tameya asam min haTorah. He took milk of an animal that is tameya, that is impure, and is asur, and a Jew is not allowed to eat or drink the milk, as the Torah says. And we're concerned that they put that in to the milk that is being served or being sold in the store. Certainly, if there was a real chashash, a real concern over here, that maybe the goy is putting in non-kosher milk, then the Chazal, our sages, will not have to prohibit us from drinking the milk of a non-Jew, because as we know, a famous principle in halacha, and that is whenever you have a doubtful area of deraisa of Torah law that's being breached, l'chumra we always go, l'chumra we're always stringent. Anything that falls into that category of perhaps that this is a prohibition of the Torah that's being breached, you have to be machmir, you have to be strict, and you're not allowed to transgress. So how come over here Chazal had to say that you're not allowed to drink the milk that was milked by the non-Jew and not seen by the Jew? Why don't we have that concern? So Chazal came along and they said, even in a case where the concern is far, meaning we're not really so concerned that such a thing is going to happen, that you're going to end up drinking the milk of a non-kosher animal, and a person would not really be concerned that he has anything to be suspicious about. Even when a goy doesn't even have a non-kosher animal in his corral, he only has cows, he only has sheep, he only has goats. There's no chazer in his corral, there's no camels in his corral, there's no other animals, that horse in his corral. He doesn't have anything like that. So what do you have to worry about? Therefore the concern is very distant. What did he do? He went to the neighboring farm and he asked old MacDonald over there, could he have some chazer milk to put into his milk? We're not so concerned about that. Nevertheless, Chazal said, if there's not a Jew that's around at the time of the milking of the cow, Asr lishtais chalav, then a person is not going to be allowed to drink the milk that is being produced. Now, this is the concern that he's bringing down that we have, and why we're being machmir, why we're being stringent. Now, chaymer isser, what is the stringency of this prohibition? Hechmir al paiskim be'isser zeh k'mo b'chol ma'chalas asuras. The halachic authorities are strict on this, and they asur it like any other forbidden food. Therefore, someone who needs to drink milk, and all that he has to drink is milk that was milked by a non-Jew, he's got to spend a lot of money, he's obligated to spend large amounts of money to get Chalav Yisrael, milk that was milked by a Jew. He's not allowed to stumble into the prohibition of non-Jewish milk. And that's really the halacha. By any case of isurim, of prohibited foods and the like, you're not allowed to eat it, and you have to spend any amount of money necessary to make sure that you have what is kosher for sure. And even more so, if you have vessels that the milk of a non-Jew was cooked inside of. For example, you boiled a pot of milk that came from the non-Jew. Nesra kli kilin izbashel ba'echad mikol shar yisurim. The kli, the vessel, this pot that was now used to heat up and warm up and boil the milk, now is also becomes treif, just like if any other issa, any other prohibited food was cooked inside that pot. So it's a very serious issa, prohibition over here, and a person should be machmir. So far, that's what we're saying. However, we're going to see where the leniencies will arise, specifically in cases like the country of America, where we have FDA restrictions and regulations. But wait till we get there, and we'll see what a person should do. Should they be more lenient, so to speak, and drink the milk and eat the milk products that are OUD, dairy, meaning that it's kosher, but it wasn't perhaps washed by a Jew? Or should they be more machmer? Should they be more particular to make sure that the milk products that they are eating and drinking are only those that have the stamp of Chalav Yisrael on top? We have what to learn, and we'll see that in Mitzvah Hashem starting next time. Have a wonderful day.